So keeping that in mind, inshallah, let's think about it together. Okay, let's just do a quick experiment, right? So this is the thing, right? So if I ever have a conversation with these people, this is how it usually goes. Okay, can a man become a woman? Can a woman become a man? What will they say? Yeah, they'll say yeah, right? They'll say yeah. Okay, yes, right? Okay, what is a man? Okay, you can follow this line of reasoning too. I challenge, just go ahead, have fun, enjoy it. Okay, what? No, no. I mean, you guys know. But like, if you were to ask them, what is a man? It'd be a very little, whatever you feel. Okay, right? So if we look it up in the dictionary, we'll find that it's adult male human being. Okay, adult male human being. It's still there. Right. So I decided I was like, oh, that's interesting. Let me look up what is a male. Watch this. Belonging or relating to men. Okay, so let's just rewind that 1 second. Okay, so I looked up male, a man. It said that you are a adult male, and I looked up male. It said you are a man. So do we know what either one is yet? No. There's a type of circular definition. Okay, so I did the same thing. What is a woman? All right, let's do it again. Woman, adult female human being. Guess what I did next? I looked up female. Okay, I found being a woman or girl. It's pretty funny, right? So then, this is what it leads us in being a woman or girl, right? A woman is a female, and a female is a woman. Okay? I don't know. Like, how do you become something you don't know what it is? You get it? Like, my main thing is that if you say you want to be a man, what is a man? Tell me what a man is. Okay, let's talk about it. What is a man? What is a woman? If you want to become it, you should at least know what you're getting into here, right? If I want to become a doctor, I can know what a doctor has to know. If I want to become an engineer, I should know, right? Give me what it means to be a man. It's really hard for them because when they start speaking about it, it gets a little sexist and stereotypical. A lot of different things come out, right? And whatever you feel like, right? So, in any case, let's go through what is the difference between a man and a woman, right? Because I'll ask them if you want to change from being a woman or a man or a man or a woman, right? You want to change. I'll ask you very nicely, what is the difference between them? So that way I can justify your change, right? If you're going to change from this, you want to change majors, right? So you want to go from engineering to like for me, it was like I was an engineer, then became psychologist and became crazy, right? So like, I had to, I know what I'm changing into, right? So then what is the difference between a man and a woman then, right? So if they say they're the same, right? Because they'll say man and woman are the same, right? Because in reality, it's all just fluff and extra stuff, however you feel. I'll say, then why do you need to change anything about yourself? If a man and woman are the same, there's no need to change. You can still be you. You don't have to touch your body or touch hormones or anything, right? You can just still be you, right? There's no reason to change, right? So then maybe they'll say they're different. I'll ask what's different about them, right? If they're the same, you don't have to change. If they're different, is it biologically different or socially different? Okay? Is it biological difference, meaning in the body, or is it social, meaning the way you act? Okay? So if they say it's socially different, then I'll say, why do you have to change your organs then? If it's social, meaning the way you act, can't you just change the way you act as whatever and not take any hormones or anything like that? You just have to act like a man, right? If you just want to play football, we'll try to put you on the team, probably crush you, but it's okay. We'll have fun, okay? The thing is that if you just have to act differently, then you don't have to touch yourself biologically, okay? You can do manly things as a woman and you can do girly things as a man. You don't really have to quote unquote change, right? All right. If they and so like my man here, my Velociraptor guy here, he tells us if genitalia don't define sex, if genitals don't define sex, then how does altering them affirm it? All right. If changing if it doesn't define who you are to have this part or that part, why does changing it now suddenly make you a man or make you a woman? Right? Very contradictory stuff. Right? And if it's biologically different, if you and I are saying the differences are biological, I would say that no level of changing your body will make up for that difference no matter what. Because why? Because being a man is not again in your genitalia, your body parts, your organs, or whatever. Being a man is in every cell of your body. Okay, and that is logically speaking, you could never change that. Because why? The cold biological truth is that sex changes are impossible. Every single cell of the human body remains coded with one's birth gender for life. So intersex ambiguities can occur, but they are developmental anomalies that represent a tiny proportion of all human births, right? So in other words, you can't change yourself at all. So in other words, if there's no difference between men and women, they're the same. You don't have to change. If it's socially different, right? Do you have to take hormones and stuff? No, right? And if it's biological, should you change? You can't even change at all. So all these three things tell me there's no need to change anywhere. So why are we even doing this? Why are we wasting our time? right? Why do the hormones and stuff have to play a part when you just told me men and women are exactly the same, right? There's no reason to do it. That's all, again, my logical perspective on this issue.